Yo, what's going on, everyone? It's your boy DLloyd, and welcome back to another episode of our Kentucky Wildcat NCAA 14 Dynasty Mode series, of course, using the college revamped mod. Now, we have a doubleheader once again, taking on South Carolina in the first game, but then the second game is definitely going to get a little testy because that one's going to be against Alabama. We also have quite a few big-time SEC games. Georgia, Tennessee, Ole Miss, Auburn, Alabama should beat Wyoming. You have Missouri, Vanderbilt, LSU, Mississippi State, and then Arkansas at Florida. Those are very, very pivotal games that we're definitely going to try to keep an eye on. And of course, we'll show the scores at the end of the game. Also, this is the last episode where it will be a voiceover, at least for the near future. We should go back to the traditional face cams in the future episodes. But let's go ahead and jump straight into the game, man. First play from scrimmage, we handed off to Chris Rodriguez. He gets a gain of 4. Now Terry Wilson is the guy. Hopefully he can step up. He's been struggling so far this season, but right here on 3rd and 6, taking this shot down the field, and Scary Terry is still looking a little scary as he throws that interception right there, man. So South Carolina, they're going to take over across midfield in their first play. They're going to go ahead. That looked like an RPO source, right? But it wasn't. That's going to be completion on the slant route. 3rd and 2, they pick up the first down and way more, and they end up taking that one down to about the 27-yard line. So now 1st and 10, go with a play action. They're going to find Muse as he makes that reception. We're trying to blitz everybody on 2nd and 1. We don't get there, and number 20 is taking this one down to the outside, and that's going to be inside of the 10-yard line. Right here, it is 3rd and goal. Can we hold them to a field goal attempt? Yes, we can. Great tackling there on the slip screen, and here comes the field goal. It is up. Field goal is good, man. That's going to take us to the first studio update, man, and you see Georgia. They're going to barely hold on, but they're going to defeat Tennessee. So you should see them move up in the rankings. Somebody who's going to do the opposite is Auburn, losing to Ole Miss. So they will drop in the rankings, man. So now we're back on offense, and there goes Terry Wilson just selling again. 1 for 4 to start off this game. Now it's 3rd down. He's rolling out, looking for a receiver. Can't find one. He throws the football away. But fortunately for us, South Carolina will go 3 now, so they punt it. We got the football right back. And look at Scary Terry going back to doing what he does best. He throws an interception. And once again, South Carolina takes over in great field position. So we bring pressure off the edge. Doesn't quite get there. They're going to pick up a 1st down. So now down to the 30-yard line. Hill drop back, gets rid of it quickly on the slant route, and that will be a gain of 16 yards. 2nd down, hand off to Harris. Harris is going to get the 1st down, and he's going to get into the end zone because he did not hit the floor apparently, man. Crazy animation right there. They're up 10-0, and we're going to have to go to the backup quarterback. Sawyer Smith, he is in the game. We have seen enough of Terry Wilson at this point, man. So here we go. There's going to be Sawyer Smith. He's going to run with it. He will get a 1st down. Now we're dropping back. Smith trying to fit this one in a tight spot. And no, man. Absolutely. That is not what we needed. So now we're down 10-0. They got the football, and they're making plays. That's going to be Muse making that catch. So now it's 1st down. They go with a slip screen. This is McCall. He cannot make the tackle, and we eventually bring him down, but they get a gain of 6. 2nd down now. Quarterback rolling out to his right, and this one is initially ruled incomplete. However, this one will be reviewed by the booth, and you guys let me know because this was ruled a catch. That's a little questionable to me. But like I said, it was ruled a catch, so that will turn into a touchdown. So all of a sudden, we are trailing 17-0 here in the 2nd quarter in a game that we really do not want to lose. Here's Sawyer Smith showing that he can move around. He throws it on the run. That's going to be a 1st down, gain of 13. Here he keeps the ball again, gets a block, and ends up picking up a 1st down before sliding down safely. So we're into South Carolina territory. Right here, A.J. Rose. He gets a 1st down on that carry. We go back to the ground. A.J. Rose again. He's going to get another 1st down on that carry. So now 1st and goal. We hand it off to Chris Rodriguez, and he gets a touchdown on that carry. So Sawyer Smith, he leads us down the field. Granted, a lot of runs. He leads us down the field for our 1st points of the game. Now, Florida, Arkansas is a game we're watching. Of course, we just lost to Florida, but they're winning their game. They're taking care of business. Right here, this is Hill. Breaks out of his sack somehow, but eventually he will be brought down. So just about 30 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Hill dropping back, and he's going to connect with his guy down to about the 38-yard line. Second down now. Hill's looking to the right this time. He's going to find his receiver on that same slant route. Another first down. Now we got about 12 seconds left in the quarter. They get brought down there. They kick a deep field goal, which will be short. So Tisdale, he's going to try to return this. Can we score? No time left. He's going to cut this back. He has some blockers in front of him. He's going to cut it back again to the right. Can he make the last man miss? He can, and he is gone. What a return from Tisdale. And like I said, we were down 17-0. But at halftime, we are back in this game. 17-14 is the score, man. We are getting outplayed, especially through the air. You see the 135-40. Time of possession, basically about even, but the 3 turnovers, definitely not good. But South Carolina, they do get the football first, and right there, man, they just squeezed that right over the head of our cornerback. So now we're bringing all the pressure, and they go with a slip screen. Brilliant call. They have room to run. Look at the stiff arm. We dive on accident, and then they break a tackle. And man, South Carolina, they go back up by 10. So now Sawyer Smith, he's a little bit more composed now. He had a good drive earlier in the game. Can he put together another one right here? Hand it off to Chris Rodriguez. He's going to pick up the first down. Second down now, pressure is coming. He gets rid of it on time. And that is Josh Ali making that reception. A few plays later, pressure coming off the edge. He's going to spot Ali. And this time Ali is getting into the end zone. Touchdown Wildcats. You see his stat line, 5 for 7. He threw that pick early. But he's looking pretty good, man. And looking at the scores, you see Florida, they are on top, 10-3 over Arkansas, man. So we're only down by 3, and our defense has come up with a big stop right there. Now it is third down. Can we get them off the field? That will be huge. They're going to complete this one, and South Carolina will actually pick up the first down. Right here, it is second down. They handed it off to the running back. He breaks a tackle, and he's going to move the chains to keep the drive alive. Now time winding down in the third quarter. This is Hill scrambling, and Hill is going to pick up a first down, man. We cannot get the Gamecocks off the field at all. Look at this, reversing field, and he's going to take this one inside of the 10-yard line. Now in quarter number 4, going with a play action, lobbing this one up, and what a throw, what a catch. The tight end, man, is going to get there for 7, man. So you see Florida in a tight game against Arkansas, 17-10, but they're holding it down. For us, we're trailing by 10 points, and we get sacked, which is not a good thing at all. So 2nd and 19. Sawyer Smith looking down the middle of the field. He's going to find Josh Ali, and they're actually going to pick up a first down. That was a gain of 21. Third down, we're going to complete this one to Allen Daly Jr. So we're driving down the field about 3 minutes ago in the ball game. This is going to be Thomas making that reception. 3rd and inches, though. We hand it off to Chris Rodriguez, and he picks up way more yardage than needed, and that's going to put us in great position to try to score. We go ahead with the QB read, and Sawyer Smith makes the correct read, and Sawyer Smith is going to score. So this is a 3-point game. Once again, 2.5 minutes left in the ball game. South Carolina takes a shot down the field, and that one should have probably been intercepted. But right here, it is second down. We bring pressure. We get the sack. Third down now. Can we get them off the field? And once again, man, we cannot. So 1st and 10. They're going to go ahead and hand the football off. We know they're trying to run the ball. We have to come up with a stop. We get one right there. 2nd and 6. Hand it off this time to the left. And we get the stop, but it's a little close. 3rd and inches. We bring guys out to make the stop, and they get the first down. We have no more timeouts to really stop the clock. And that is the ball game, man. So a valiant effort, but we end up losing this one 31-28. A loss that we really did not need, man, because that's going to take us to 2-3 with the game against Alabama coming right up. So we're not looking the greatest right now, man. You see the quarterbacks, 3 interceptions between both. Terry Wilson did not do anything. A 10 quarterback rating in NCAA is putrid, man. We have Chris Rodriguez, 14 carries, 63 yards. He did have a touchdown. Sawyer Smith did have a rushing touchdown as well. Rodriguez led us in receptions. Josh Ali had the best day, though. 3 catches for 61 yards, but not a lot of, anything else from any other receiver, man. Brandon Echols led us in tackles, so did Corker with 6 apiece. Our sacks, we did get 3, came from Phil Hoskins and Marquand McCall, but no interceptions on the day. Looking at other games, man, we already seen the Georgia-Tennessee game. Ole Miss defeated Auburn. We see that earlier. Alabama destroyed Wyoming 48-21. Missouri keeps Vandy winless as they dropped that game 41-13. LSU beats Mississippi State. And then you have the Arkansas-Florida game, which Florida ends up winning, man. This week, like I said, we take on Bama, but you have Florida at LSU, which is a great game. South Carolina at Arkansas, Mississippi State at BYU, Texas A&M at Ole Miss, Toledo at Tennessee, and then you have Missouri at Georgia. So a lot of great games, but the main one for us is, of course, our game against Bama. Now, Bama, they won their last game, but they dropped in the rankings to number 7. Now, we do have 10 recruits at this game. Are we crazy for bringing recruits to the game? I don't know against Bama, but we're going to try it anyway. Now, Terry Wilson will get the starts. He's on a very short lease, but the ratings are just so much better than Sawyer Smith. We're going to give him another opportunity, but if he's selling again, we are not going to hesitate at all. Like one peep to bring in Sawyer Smith, man. So we're going to see if we can get it done. Of course, in the SEC West standings, Alabama is on top. That's basically to be expected, man. So they get the football first. Here comes Mac Jones, and right away, he gets brought down for a sack. So 3rd and 16. Can we force them to go 3 now in the first possession? Mac Jones has a lot of time showcasing the arm, and this one is somehow going to be completed, man. A great throw, a great catch. And here comes Bama, man. 2nd and 9 now. Mac Jones looking to the right. A wide open Devontae Smith. He makes that reception, man. They are now in the red zone. A few plays later, 3rd and 2. They're going to hand it off to Brian Robinson Jr., and he is getting into the end zone for a touchdown. So Bama is up 7-0, but here's Terry Wilson. Can he get it done? We're going to hand the ball off first, though, to Chris Rodriguez. He gets a gain of 9. That's a first down. Right here, a bubble screen. This is going to be Bryce Oliver, and he's going to be a little bit short, but a great reception. 2nd and inches. This is going to be Terry Wilson keeping it on the QB read. That's going to move the chains. Right here, we go with a little smash action. Looking to the corner route, there's going to be Oliver again, making that reception. We're now down to the 30-yard line. Right here, pressure is coming. We have to get rid of it quickly. We do. And once again, it is Bryce Oliver on the reception, but Terry Wilson does go down with the injury, which means Sawyer Smith is in the ball game. So on 4th down, big 4th and 1, we keep it on the QB read, get the first down. The next play, we go right back to it, and this time we get about 11 yards. 1st and goal, hand it off to Chris Rodriguez. He's going to be tackled short of the end zone, but on 2nd and goal, hand it off to Rodriguez again, and he will punch it in. So we had to switch quarterbacks in the middle of the drive. It's okay because Terry Wilson will come back, but we tie this game up at 7. Now, the Florida LSU game, this is going to be a good game. We're going to follow this one 7-0 Florida so far in that one, man. But here comes Bama, handed off to Brian Robinson. They go nowhere. 2nd and 14. Mac Jones looking to his right. He's going to complete this one to Smith, but a big 3rd down. Can we get the stop? No, absolutely not. We chose the wrong gap, man. We tried to close there, and they made us pay. Right here, Mac Jones looking to the right. A wide open receiver, a mean stiff arm. And you guys know the drill. That's going to move the chains for Bama. Right here, they go right back to another receiver. Another big-time catch. 3rd down, though, we have an opportunity to try to get them off the field. Mac Jones lobbed this one up. He's going to overthrow his guy. They're going to have to settle for a field goal, which will be right down the middle. So 10-7 is the score. Looking back at the LSU-Florida game, they're all squared up at 7 apiece. This is a big game. LSU, yes, they're ranked 17, but they have 3 losses on the season. They don't want to lose 4 games like we don't want to lose 4 games. But right here, Josh Ali, he makes that reception. That's going to be a first down as Terry Wilson is back in the game. Bryce Oliver could not make the catch that time. He drops it. So we're going to have to punt the ball back to Bama. They have a chance to extend the lead, but Kelvin Joseph had the ball in both hands, could not come down with it, and you know Bama's going to make us pay for that, man. They're going to pick up a first down on the very next play. Now the next play from that, handed it off to Harrison. Look at this, the stiff arm. It looks like we just don't want to tackle Najee Harris at all, man. He picks up a first down. Here they go right back to the ground, and basically the same treatment as they're going to move the chains again as they pick up 11. 2nd down, they go with Brian Robinson, a little easier to tackle. We bring him down in the backfield. 3rd down, now they're going to dump him down. Robinson Jr. makes the catch. He'll be brought down, and Bama, they're going to kick the field goal. which will be good, but that's going to give us about a minute and 27 seconds to try to go down the field and get at least something before halftime. So right away, Bryce Oliver, he makes the catch. That's going to move the chains for us. No pressure here. Third down, and we're going to complete that one to Josh Ali. So we go into Bama territory. But now only about 8 seconds remaining here in the half. We make that catch. We decide to go ahead and kick a field goal from there. And that's good. So 13-10 is the score. You see LSU, they added a field goal as well because they're up 17-14, man. But we made a mistake. We left a little too much time on the clock. 3 seconds. Yes, just 3 seconds. But we squib kick it. We tackle them in 1 second. And you know how NCAA has to do us, man. Mac Jones just launches this one into the end zone on the Hail Mary, and Devontae Smith, he comes down with the touchdown, man. And instead of a 3-point game, we are trailing 20-10 at halftime. You see the stats, they're not that far off. Of course, Bama is outplaying us, but that Hail Mary definitely hurt, man. But we do get the football first, start things off in the third quarter. We need to get points. Right here we go with the triple option. Terry Wilson ends up picking up a first down. He will be brought down. 2 plays later, another QB option. Terry Wilson will keep this one again, and another first down. So we're back into Bama territory. 2nd and 13 though, trying to find an open receiver. We got it to him, but he could not hold on to it. So now it is 3rd and 13. We're dropping back. We're going to find Bryce Oliver, but we will be a yard short. So we hand off to Chris Rodriguez, and he picks it up, which is good. Keeps the drive alive for us, man. 1st and 10 now. Wilson rolling out to his left, trying to keep his eyes down the field, won't find anybody, so he's going to take off, and he's going to get 8 yards. A couple of plays later, it is 2nd and 7, looking to the left, Josh Ali. He makes that catch. He'll be tackled at about the 4-yard line, but right here, it is 3rd and goal. Wilson somehow evades out of the sack, and he's going to run this one into the end zone for a touchdown. So we are in this game. A long drive. We are in the game towards the end of the third quarter. Now, LSU, they are starting to pull away from Florida. Florida only has 1 quarter to come back from 10 points down. We have a little bit over a quarter to come from 3 points down. Can we do it? Now, the first play of the next drive is not a great start as Bama picks up 17. But right here, it is a 3rd down conversion for Alabama. That's never good. 1st and 10. Mac Jones looking to his left. I thought we'll be able to jump in front of that and intercept it. We were not able to, but we have a chance on 3rd and 9 to go ahead and get them to settle for another field goal, and we do just that. So the kick is up. The kick is good, and man, we have ourselves a game, man. Now looking at the Florida LSU game, this game might be getting out of hand because LSU is going to take an additional 3-point lead, man. But here we go. We got 5 minutes. We just need a touchdown, and we actually have the lead right here. This is going to be Chris Rodriguez. He's going to end up picking up a first down and crossing over midfield. We go right back to the ground because the ground game is working today. Chris Rodriguez, another first down. Terry Wilson looking to his right. He's going to somehow get that one in there, but that was a great catch, man. So right here, it is 2nd and 5. We're rolling out to our left again. We're going to keep this one, but this time we do not get the first down. So 3rd and 1, we keep it on the QB read, and they played that perfectly. Under 2:30, 4th and 3. Can we pick up the first down? We throw it to Bryce Oliver, and we just barely pick it up, but we still have a chance. So now under 2 minutes remaining in the ball game. Wilson rolling out to his right, can't really find anybody open, and a shoestring sack. A big no-no right here. 2nd and 17. And whoa. Terry Wilson's looking like Scary Terry again because he just missed a throw for no reason. 3rd and 17 now, rolling out to our left. He throws it across his body. That was a tough one, man. And we have a decision to make, but we decide to go for it on 4th and 17. We lob this one up, and it's going to fall incomplete. So now our last chance. We have to come up with a stop, man. You see this under 30 seconds. We call a timeout right there. 3rd and 5 to hand it off to Harris, and we do get the stop. So we use our final timeout, but there's still hope. There is still a little bit of hope. Right here, this is Tisdale. You guys just seen him return a kick for a touchdown. Tisdale going to take this one down to about the 41-yard line, but we got 10 seconds. We need a touchdown. We lob this one up, and we do not put enough air behind it. And this game is over, fellas. 23-17 is the final score. We could not get it done. We tried. We tried against Alabama, the 7th-ranked team, man. We couldn't get it done at the end of the day. We did lose the turnover battle, but the turnover really did not matter too much. I do think that Terry Wilson did play a little bit better in this game than he has been, the rest of the season, but it wasn't enough, man. 16 for 25, 167 yards, no touchdowns, and 1 interception thrown. He did lead us in carries with 14 or only 29 yards. Chris Rodriguez, though, had 12. He had a good day. Chris Rodriguez did, man. Bryce Oliver also had a good day. 7 receptions for 86 yards. Josh Ali had 4 for 60. Corker, who's been our guy when it comes to tackles, he led us in tackles again. Our only sack came from Quentin Bohanna. No interception in this one, man, but we drop it and we go to 2 and 4. That's exactly what we did not need. Now look at this. Florida came back. They were down 27-14 with 9 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Florida came back and won that game. South Carolina beat Arkansas. BYU beat Mississippi State soundly. A&M defeated Ole Miss. Then you have Tennessee trying to come back from their loss, and they did just that, 35-24. And then Georgia squeaking out a win against Missouri in overtime, 27-20, man. So in the next episode, a doubleheader again, man. Like I said, that one will be back to the face cam. You have us against Pitt, which is a game that we're going to need to try to win, an out-of-conference game. Hopefully, we could try to, we got to get a 6 wins to somehow make the bowl game. Then you have an 0-5 Mississippi State squad that we're going to want to take advantage of. Now, recruiting, I don't want to show too much until we start signing guys, because I will implement you guys. You guys will be able to replace the names and stuff, but I'll show you when we do sign players. We signed a cornerback, 69 overall. I think he's going to be a solid addition, man. We definitely need one. Not a guy I think will play, right away, but I think, over time, he'll be able to find a role. Now, we also got a kicker, 3-star kicker out of Kentucky, so that will help our pipeline in here in the state, man. And we fully scouted him because we didn't have a fully scouted. We just know we needed a punter. He was one of the only ones interested. 83 kick power, not the greatest, but hey, we got ourselves a punter, man, 77 overall. So we got 2 recruits, our first 2 signees of the dynasty, man. So hopefully we can start picking up more guys, and then things, can kind of start flowing and improving this dynasty. Because as of right now, we're just trying to make a bowl game, and it's looking a little rough, man. But that's everything for this episode, man. As usual, I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you guys will do me a big favor and leave this video a like, man, it helps me out a lot. Subscribe if you haven't already. It's your boy DLloyd. I'm see y'all next time. Peace.